This should terrify everybody.
All right, drug shortage update time. Pharmacist Matt here. So, looking around today in the wholesaler looking for drugs to order, big ones. Adderall regular and extended release generics are not available. Can't order them. All big zeros. Concerta generic, all manufacturers zero. And of course, Focalin is zero. So pretty much the three major ADHD generic drug classes that people will use are now pretty much non-existent. And I have never seen this in pharmacy in 8 years. Furthermore, starting to see oxycodone 10 shortage. So I can't explain this. There's no rationale for multiple manufacturers to have problems.
Now, I'm not a doctor, but I have researched these medications ad nauseum because I have raging ADHD that I have completely unmedicated before and have never taken any medications for. One of the reasons why I opted to stay off of these medications for ADHD is that they are highly addictive substances. And if all of a sudden the supply would get short, it could be a very serious issue for anybody that's on these medications, or even people that know people that are on these medications, to just come off of. It is actually quite dangerous. It is, in my opinion, of course, complete medical negligence to prescribe a medication to a patient that then can get hooked on that medication that all of a sudden the supply chain might fall down for. To me, that is medical malpractice, frankly. I can't say that this isn't a huge reason why I try to stay away from the pharmaceutical industry in general. For ADHD, I manage my ADHD with a combination of Ambrosia Collective Mental Jewels and Ambrosia Collective Ember. I take a half tablet of Ember and 2 capsules of Mental Jewels first thing in the day. It weaponizes my ADHD for about 5 or 6 hours. Then I take another half tablet and 2 more capsules of Mental Jewels to weaponize my ADHD for the rest of the day. I also try to just stay healthy to avoid being on other prescription medications, because that's the really terrifying portion of this. Imagine if this wasn't just ADHD medication. Imagine if, say, I don't know, type 2 diabetes medications became impossible to get, which is a high possibility in the near future. Do we realize how many people are dependent upon the pharmaceutical industry to stay alive on a daily basis in America? It's like tens of millions of people that if all of a sudden the flow of drugs just stopped flowing to America, would just die. Like people that are on heart medication, people that are on diabetes medications, other things like that. If all of a sudden the industry that supplies them with their medications just falls off, these people die. Tens of millions of people in America could die, because that's how sickly we are. It is time that we as people stop depending upon the healthcare industry and the pharmaceutical industry to keep us alive and try to live healthily so we can avoid needing pharmaceutical medications and needing actual healthcare. Prevention is the best medicine ever. Get there faster.